terms of what could happen 18 months from now, I'm certainly not going to get ahead of that. Obviously, our hope and our objective and our work on the international forum is to change the behavior that is happening and the oppression that we're seeing of the people in Hong Kong. But certainly, this step is one that is meant to ensure we are practicing what we preach in terms of human rights values and ensuring that people who are in this country don't face the ongoing repression that we're seeing in Hong Kong.
Most of the students I know, like they don't have BNOs and they might not be eligible like for other schemes. So like while staying in the US might be their only option, and most of them, they have like participated like in the 2019 movement, and that's the major reason like why they fear going back, just because they feel like if they go back they'll be prosecuted. 18 months definitely would not be enough, but like it is like a good alternative for those students who don't have alternatives to like have an option to protect themselves. At least they could stay in the States.
Like me, when I was waiting for my Assam application result, I cannot work here. If they are allowed to work, this would greatly help. As a temporary measure, I think it is long enough. Also, because like two bills now in the Congress is going to be discussed, like the Hong Kong State Act, which is also a livable program to Hongkongers. 18 months is good enough for Congress to discuss and pass those bills.
The initial period is 18 months, but it is renewable by the president. As the situation continue, and if it's warranted, I believe that there's no question in my mind that the renewal, the status would be renewed at the end of the 18 months. This actually has a parallel back into the Tiananmen Square movement back in '89. The administration also took immediate action to protect Chinese students who were here in the US. And simultaneously, very similar to what we have today, Congress was considering similar language and legislation that made those protection permanent in law. And that is exactly what we are hoping to do.